everybody, this is Plays with Trucks, and we're here with Kel Gaither.
Fat Boy Model Shop.
Fat Boy Model Shop. I like that. That's good. You come up with that on your own?
Yeah, well, I'm fat and I build models, so you know.
It's not one of the three. That was an extra. We're here doing 3 questions with a scale modeler. So rounded him up. He's kind of watched some of the others here, had a good time. So
yeah, I actually cut in on one of them, Gary. I said, I'm ready to go eat, man. Let's go.
Yeah, we did Gary's early on, so you got. Let's go get some.
There he is.
So turnaround is fair play, right?
Right.
Yeah. This is the first time we've ever met.
Right.
I've never met you before, so that's great because we don't know anything about each other, and the whole point of this is just so everyone can kind of learn a little bit more about each other.
Right.
So we'll just pull 3 random questions out of the air and go from there. What do you find is your favorite material subject for what you do?
Paint job.
Okay. So you like working on the paint?
Yeah, I love painting the bodies. That's my key to building this, the finishing.
Okay. Well, that leads to a good question. Do you have any tips for maybe some young modelers or people who are struggling with paint, like myself? I'm not.
Just slow down and take your time, and focus when you start the body. Just make sure your prep works down. Follow your steps and go through all the grits, the sandpaper, and the polish again. And sometimes I'll use primer. Sometimes I just spray it right on. If I'm working with white styrene, I normally, unless I'm doing body work, I normally don't use primer. I start out with 400 grit and go to 600 and 800 and 1,000, and then go up and use the polishing kit and polish it on out before I ever lay a coat of paint on it. That's the finishes I get. So pretty much everything I painted this year is how I've done it. 50 old I did for the box stock build, and 62 Corvette gasser I did with the brother build with styrene gun in 73. I built a couple of funny cars I've done like that, and I did that Thunderbolt that I did with the pink and gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that one the same way. So the one coat lacquers work great. It's an excellent product. I highly recommend it. Very cheap. But I've actually been experimenting with acrylics and nail polish. Next year, you're really going to see amazing paint jobs coming from the shop. I'm learning how to use the stencils and actually airbrush graphics on the bodies without using stencils. So I haven't shown anybody any of this yet, but there's going to be a lot of custom paint jobs.
That's cool. You heard it here first on Plays with Trucks YouTube channel that this man right here is going to teach us how to take it to the next level in painting. How about that? That's pretty awesome. Thanks for sharing that with us. We ain't got number 3 yet.
I hear you.
You already done 2. Gotta hold on.
Let me get a drink of mine.
Get a drink. What'd you drink? Diet Dew? You sure that's not spiked with anything? No, it's Diet Dew. We're here at the Acme Show in Atlanta. It's in the Smyrna Community Center. What stuck out to you today at this show?
The builds and the tables are just phenomenal. I mean, it's by far, I've gone to a lot of shows in my building career, and this is by far the best stuff I've ever seen on tables.
Yeah.
I mean, from one end of the table to the other, it's packed. There's over 700 models in the contest, and that's phenomenal. I mean, it's just the work. It's just incredible.
That's awesome.
Clay Kemp brought 3. It's just blows my mind. I look at the Mustang, I feel like I need to go take some medicine, man.
Make you want to go home and work on
Right, exactly.
Work on your skills.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, this is my second Acme show. Last year the Acme show was actually my first show ever.
Right.
And I agree with you that the models here. So I would think that you'd probably agree with me. If you're anywhere within 300 or 400 miles, that it's well worth the trail.
It took me 8 hours to drive up here, and I would have driven another 6.
Yeah, once you got here, it's all worth it.
It's worth it. It really is.
Awesome. Well, Kel, thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. And Fat Boy Model Shop.
Everybody
check it out on YouTube. See some of his great community builds that he's got going on. And guys, we're out of here. Y'all have a great day.
Have a good one, fellas.